Hello, today's Bible study is very short, and I apologize, but it comes from John chapter 14, verses 1 through 4, and it reads as follows. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I am going. Ooh, this is just a short verse, couple verses. Jesus is actually comforting his disciples in regards to him leaving and them asking, can they go with him? But at this time, it was not their time. It was Jesus' time. And he told them, don't let your hearts be troubled. What he's really signifying is, I already knew all this was going to happen. I came for this to happen. And you do not have to worry. My faith is strong enough to know what is going to happen. The will of my Father must occur here, and I must be an obedient and faithful servant to my Father. So as this time nears, don't trouble yourself, because it's in God's hands. I believe in my Father. I came from glory to be on the cross, to be the blood offering, to atone for the sins of man. And you believe in God. If you believe in him, and you should, also believe in me. I was sent by my Father for you. I can only speak what has been spoken to me. I can only do the things that I have seen my Father do. I have told you all these times. I have told you about my death to come. You have seen my miracles, my peace, my compassion, and my love. So don't worry. The Father has me. And I'm not just going to leave you, because my Father's house has many rooms. There's a place for you where I'm going, is what he is telling us. And I'm going to do work there. And if it were not so, would I have told you? Would I have lied? Would I have given you false information that I have a place for you? It's not your time yet. You still got work to do. You still got to tend to the sheep that we don't have in the fold. You still have to go through your trials and tribulations. You still have to have faith now without me being here. You have seen me, and you've had doubts, and you've had faith, and you've been weak, and you've been strong, and you've witnessed and testified. And now you must do it without me. But don't worry, because this is the will of the one that sent me. Believe in him. And if you do, then believe in me. He says, what I have told you, that I am going there to prepare a place for you. He's still going to do other work for us. And before we get there, we still have work to do for him. And then he just tells him, and if I go and prepare you a place for you, uh-oh, it sounds like when somebody says, hey, let me go home and get my house together for you, because I know y'all coming over, and I want it to be just right. I want to make sure everything is in place. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to be there with me. So I want to make sure it's good for you when you get here. So if I'm going to get it straight, I'm going to come back to get you, so I can take you to the work that I put in for you, so that when you come to the place, there is no more work. There is no more sorrow. There is no more sin. There is no more crying and tears. There's no more pain. So I'm going to prepare this place for you. And then he gives us a reassurance when he says, but I'm coming back. It ain't like when, you wanted to go over to your friend's house and they said, well, we're going to drive home and then we'll come get you a little later. And then they say, oh, I fell asleep on the couch and they never made it back. Or they really didn't want you to come over in the first place, so they make us some excuse. Jesus tells you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you may also be where I am. Jesus is saying, where I'm going, I'm getting it ready. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and get you. All of you that are ready to go with me, I'm coming to get you. And I'm going to take you where I was and where I am. And that's in glory. You already know the way to the place. I done told you this. Where I'm going, you know where I'm going. You already know the way to the place. I've told you this. I've shown you this. I have been the example of how to get to the place. Now, do what you need to do to get to the place. Because I'm going there and I'm going to get it ready for you, and then I'm coming back to get you. So keep the faith. Believe in God the Father. And if you believe in him, then believe in me. Because I was sent by my Father to die on this cross, doing his will to atone for the sins that I never had any of. But because he loved you enough to send me as a sacrifice. And I know I'm supposed to do this. I predicted my death to you 3 times. I told you what was going to happen. I'm not afraid. I've never been scared. My Father has been with me. And I'm coming to get you. So be ready. Amen.